Hey everyone, how are we today? Just doing a bit of a bonus all signs reading today. Obviously, last weekend I did miss out on uploading one of my all signs videos. Hopefully this week we can get back to the 3 all signs every weekend. As we all know, I have been sort of moving house, so I have been super busy, but I am hoping to get completely back to that normal schedule and be able to upload the 3rd video as well this weekend. But last weekend I was only able to upload one. I was super busy with a pre-planned event, as well as the whole moving thing, so I was super tired. I just really overdid myself, so I wanted to chuck an extra all signs up for everybody. Now this all signs, we are going to be sort of if you have a specific question in mind, I am going to be using some of my own decks and the Angel Answers Oracle deck as well. Okay, so we're looking for answers today, but firstly what I'm going to do is, for each sign I will be using my little trusty blue topic deck. So for each sign I will firstly draw a topic that this is most likely in relation to. So when you do see the topic come up, obviously have a bit of a question in the back of your mind in regard to that particular topic, and we'll go from there. Hopefully we can get some sort of clear answers for you with that, because not only am I using those angel answers, but I am also using my own answers deck as well. So I'll be using 2 answers decks and see what we get, and like I said, starting with the topic deck, so that we can it's just got a bunch of random topics like your home, your education, romantic love, platonic love, the present energies, all those sorts of things. Give us a bit of an idea of what the question we're answering for each sign today is going to be. Okay, so as always, you will see me sort of taking timestamps. I will make sure I put in the description box, that to think of, if you have to pause when I say the topic so that you can sort of think of a question, that is totally fine. Okay, but I will try to put a bit of a note in the description box so everyone understands how we're doing this reading today, and how to sort of interpret the answers for yourself. Okay, so we're going to start off with Aries. How are we today, Aries? Okay, firstly, looking at what your topic is, Aries, and then we're going to see what answers we can get for you. If you do have, when I say the topic, if you can sort of find what question is most relevant to you at this time in regard to that particular topic. Okay, topic Aries needs to know the answer to. Finances, Aries. Okay, Aries, let's have a look. Your question in regard to finances. Okay, so I will be drawing you one of my own personal answer deck and 2 of the Angel Answer Oracle deck as well. Okay, what does Aries need to know about their finances, please? What does Aries need to know about their finances, please? The first card I've gotten is more info needed, Aries. So please try to be sort of specific about the question that you have in your mind in regard to your finances. Okay, Aries, pretty straightforward answer for you here. We do have the abundance card. So when we're asking about finances, abundance is exactly the answer we want to see. So you are on the path to creating more wealth. You are, the answer is yes. Okay, so we do have the yes card as well. So abundance is a big yes, Aries. So whatever your question in regard to finances is, you're definitely on the right track to creating, more financial situations for yourself, stronger sense of abundance, more wealth, all those sorts of things. So I imagine that is along the right sort of answer for what you are after there today, Aries, when it comes to your finances. Make sure to check your other placements as well. Okay, for other questions, of course. Okay, so moving on to Taurus. How are we today, Taurus? Okay, what is the topic that Taurus needs answers in? Your topic today, Taurus, we have the hidden energy. Okay, so hidden energy going on for you at the moment, Taurus. Okay, so if you need to pause and think of a bit of a question about what is hidden from you that you need to know about right now, otherwise that will be the question. What is hidden from Taurus that they need to know the answer to? Realign yourself, Taurus. There's a need to realign and rebalance yourself when it comes to the things that are hidden from you. You do need some extra balance in your life at this time to be able to sort of intuitively grasp those hidden energies. But we'll have a look with the angel answers as well. Okay, hidden energy. What does Taurus need to know in regard to hidden energy, please? Answer for Taurus in regard to hidden energy. Okay, so we do have romance coming out, okay, but we also have there's something better, okay. So I feel like that's what's being hidden from you is the fact that there is something better than what you're asking about. Maybe that's why we're needing to realign a little bit there, Taurus, because there is actually something better than what you're currently asking about. So we do have romance influencing that. So seeking more romance, seeking something better on a romantic factor. Okay, so the hidden energy, there is a lot of romance hidden from you, so there is something better and needing to sort of realign to find that sense of romance, even if that's just within yourself. Okay, I do feel like for some of you, Taurus, that romance may actually be coming from you, the romance that you're displaying. Okay, so romance can be a lot more than just with romantic love. It can also be the way that you romance yourself, the self-care stuff, the way that you approach the world. Are you approaching the world through the rose tinted glasses, or are you having a very sort of hard line look at the world and sort of needing to bring a little bit more of a romantic aspect into the way that you're viewing things to help you find those hidden energies, the things that are being hidden from you when it's coming to the question that you've got there. I hope that answered your question. You're more than welcome to check your other placements and see what other topics come up for your other placements. Okay. Okay, so we'll move over to our Geminis. How are we, Gemini? Okay, firstly, we're going to grab a topic for your question. You're more than welcome to check your other placements for other topics, but you can also pause while you think of a question relating to the topic as well. Gemini. Platonic love, okay? So this is the platonic side of love relationships for you. So friends, family, people that you are close with and all those sorts of things, that platonic love. So if you want to think of a question in regard to platonic love, we'll see what we can get answers for you. Answers for Gemini in regard to platonic love. Answers for Gemini. Pardon me, Gemini. Okay, so firstly, we're seeing the more info needed card. So that actually leads me to believe rather than info, it's more platonic love that is needed at the moment for you, Gemini. So I do feel as though this is telling you that, if you're asking about a specific person, there may be somebody else that you need to consider as a potential platonic love connection. So someone who maybe is just an acquaintance, or maybe you need to go and meet new friends, that kind of a vibe. It does also have you're ready So you are ready to make new friends, to go and you know, it is up to you as well. So I feel like this is you, Gemini, needing to sort of branch out a little bit within your acquaintances, and you know, create stronger platonic connections in order to make them loving connections and lasting connections. So it does sort of let us know. I do feel that with that more info needed card, that this is telling us that there's somebody else who's currently not a platonic love connection, who you know, needs to be brought into the fold a little bit with you, Gemini. So you do have the potential at the moment to make new friends, all those sorts of things. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. You're more than welcome to, you know, and if you are asking about a specific person, it may just let us know that that may be not the person you're getting the answers from. You're getting the answers, you know, more info needed. You need to ask somebody else. You're getting the answers elsewhere, and it's up to you to, you know, find that other connection. You're ready to find that other connection that is going to help you, you know, with whatever that is that you're questioning at the moment with platonic love. Okay. All right, so you're more than welcome to check your other placements for other questions as well. But we'll move on over to Cancer. How are we, Cancer? Okay, question topic for Cancer, please. Question topic for Cancer. General advice, Cancer. So we've got some general advice. If there is something in specific that you do need advice in regard to, you're welcome to pause while you sort of think about that question right now. And I'll grab some answers for Cancer and their advice. Answers for Cancer. Okay, answers for Cancer. Okay, so very interesting. I am getting cross messages here. I am getting a yes coming through. But then I'm also seeing unlikely because there's something better. So it's kind of giving me that vibe, Cancer, that yes, if that's what you want, but you know, it's unlikely that that is actually the full extent of what you're wanting. So whatever you're questioning with that general advice, you know, yes, it's definitely possible for you, but it's unlikely that you're actually realizing the full extent of what you're asking, because there is actually something better available for you. So maybe rethinking the question as to, you know, what would be better outcome than what I'm asking about. Okay, so looking for something a little bit better. There's just a little bit more that you could actually be receiving from this question. Okay, so whatever the outcome you were wanting from the question you were sort of asking for your general advice there, yes, it's possible, but really think about, you know, how can I actually make that better than what I'm already asking for. Okay, because you're it's basically just telling you to level up your questions. So rather than, you know, I'm just trying to think of an example here for you. So if, you know, just totally blasé example, if you're asking, you know, your advice, should I have an apple? Yes, you can have an apple, but do you know what? There's something better that you can have. So maybe go and have a look in the fridge, because, you know, you maybe could actually turn that apple into an apple pie, and then you could have the apple pie. Okay, so just as a bit of an example, to sort of hopefully so you understand where I'm sort of, where the vibe is going with that one. You're more than welcome to check your other placements for other questions, of course, other topics. But we will move on over to Leo. How are we, Leo? Okay. Topic for Leo. What topic does Leo need answers about? Your challenges. Leo. Okay, so I feel like this is asking about an upcoming challenge, something that maybe is already starting to challenge you, but it may actually be going, I feel like the answer is going to be closer in regard to an upcoming challenge. So if you do need to pause to sort of think about a question you want to have in mind in regard to upcoming challenges for you, Leo, we'll have a look at the answers now. So more than welcome to pause while you think of that question. Okay. Answers for Leo with their challenge. Answers for Leo with their challenge. Oh, I've grabbed two of those ones. Yes, but there is a new path available as well. So if your challenge is about, I will grab some angel answers as well. But if you're, yes, I'm just trying to word the vibe I'm feeling here. I'm kind of getting, yes, there is a challenge there, but it's actually leading you to a new path. Okay, so they've come out together. I was only drawing one of those cards, but we'll have a look at the angel answers as well, Leo. Okay, Leo. Answers for Leo, please. Okay, so we're getting compromise, okay, because we also have choose a new direction. So that's exactly why that new path came out. Choose a new direction. There's a new path. So yes, there is a challenge there. It may involve some compromise, but the main part of the compromise may be that there's another way around the obstacle, to look at the new direction, to look at the new path, to get around this obstacle, Leo. Okay, so whatever that question was for you, Leo, I hope that answers that. But you're more than welcome to check your other placements for other topics and answers. But we will move on over to our Virgos. How are we, Virgo? Just looking at, firstly, we're going to grab a topic for your question. What topic does Virgo need answers about? What topic does Virgo need answers about? So I thought as a bonus reading, we would do a really different sort of reading today. But the topic you've gotten here is no contact. So someone or something you're not currently in contact with, Virgo. So if you do need to pause to sort of ask your question, and then we'll grab some answers for you. Okay, Virgo, answers for Virgo. Their no contact question, please. Answers for Virgo. Grab our other deck. Answers for Virgo, please. Okay, so veering off, Virgo. So you're kind of veering off the path at the moment. So whatever this question is in regard to the no contact situation, you are kind of veering away from the answer that you want. Okay, so you're the path that you want, the question that you're asking, you're kind of steering away from that at the moment. You're slightly veering off for some reason without realizing that you are veering away from the potential outcome that you're after. We do have here, though, trust. Okay, so you do need to trust that the situation will improve. Okay, so there's something about this no contact situation and this question that you're asking, where you kind of just need to check where you are and get back on track, so to speak. There's just something where you're just slightly off the direction you need to be heading. Okay, so just think about how you can get back on the right track to what you actually want. So if you want to head towards a yes, how can I you know, how can I improve the positivity and the potential for this to become a yes? If you're, you know, and same with the no there. If you're wanting this to be a no, how can I improve the chances of that being a no? How can I get back on the right track to stay a no? So it's just, there's just something about it, Virgo. I feel like, you know, it's going to be a specific different question for everyone in the collective. So you know, it's just something about it that I'm really getting struck to that veering off, that there's just something about the way that you're kind of veering off track of the path. Maybe it's the way that you've asked the question. No. But you do need to trust that the situation will improve and you will be able to get back on the right track for the outcome that you want. Okay, so it does involve a lot of sort of trusting that you can get back to the path where that outcome becomes the outcome that you want. Okay, so I would be relying on trusting the universe, trusting that you're going to put yourself back on the right path. So maybe it comes down to you know, thinking about, you know, how you're viewing this question. Are you you know, remaining positive and faithful that this is going to become the outcome that you want, or not? Okay, Virgo. So bit of a threw me for a loop there, Virgo, but you know, you are more than welcome to check your other placements for other topics and answers. But we'll move on over to our Libras. How are we, Libra? Okay, I'm going to grab a topic that you need answers in. You're more than welcome to pause so that you can think of a question when I do draw the topic for you, Libra. Topic for Libra's question. Just general. Okay, so we've gotten a general question here. So your question can be pretty much about whatever you need answers about at the moment. Okay, Libra. So if you do need to pause to think of a question, I will draw your answers for you now. Okay, answers for Libra's question, please. Answers for Libra's question. Pardon me, Libra. Okay, so firstly we've got undoubtedly. Okay, so stop doubting that your question is you know, like this is stronger than a yes. Okay, so this is like yes times by yes, yes to the power of yes. Okay, so undoubtedly it's definitely happening the way that you want this to happen. Okay, we're finding you know, that the undoubtedly card it does sort of make us question, what are we doubting about this working out in our favor? We are seeing here and that's sort of, you know, we do have trust as well. So stop doubting and start trusting that you are on the right path for the answer that you want here, that this is happening the way that you want it to happen. And we do have big happy changes. Okay, so definitely some big happy changes involved in this answer for you as well. So you know, when I see the changes, it does sort of bring to mind that, you know, this may be why you're doubting, because things are changing a little bit from where you expected. So sometimes change does bring you know, ultimately work out for the better. So keep that in mind and trust that everything will work out exactly the way that you need it to. Okay, Libra. That's very interesting. So leave me a comment and let me know what the question was, guys. Like, being just a general topic, that could have been about anything. Okay, you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, as well for other questions. All right, so moving on to Scorpio. How are we, Scorpio? I'll grab your topic for your question. Okay, what topic? Okay, that came out pretty quickly. Your social life, Scorpio. Okay, so sorry that the camera is backwards with all these cards. I need to learn how to write backwards so that I can have the cards written so that they face the camera properly. But we are looking at your social life. So if you need to pause to ask a question in regard to your social life, Scorpio, we'll get the answers for you now. Okay, answers for Scorpio. Answers for Scorpio. Answers for Scorpio, please. Needing an extra shuffle, Scorpio. Answers for Scorpio, please. Okay, what I've got here, Scorpio, in regard to this, the answer to your question in regard to your social life, we do have rebalance first and foremost, okay? So there's a need for you to, rebalance, find your happy medium, find your happy place, look at it more objectively, okay? So I'm just trying to, the energy coming through, it's not sort of using words at me, so it's hard to explain. There's just, I feel like there's just something that you're not taking into consideration with this question in regard to your social life. I feel like rebalance. I feel like we're also seeing reconsider here as well. Okay, so there's something about rebalancing. Why are you asking this question? Why do you need this answered? Reconsider if this is important to you. Rebalance yourself and maybe look at it from the other person's perspective. But we're also seeing ask your angels. Okay, so there may be some sort of need to really sort of stop and think about this and ask for some extra spiritual guidance with why you need to know this answer, with why you're asking this question, with why this is why is it asking you to reconsider and to rebalance yourself when it comes to this question. You need to be questioning yourself here when it comes to this question. Okay, it's kind of like there's just something that you're not seeing when it comes to the question that you're asking. There's it's kind of like there's something just missing, and you just can't see that one little thing that is going to actually change the way that you're asking this question, change the answer to this question, because there's just a little bit of information that you're missing out on, that you haven't seen the whole entirety of the situation. Okay, so there's just a need to rebalance and ask yourself why you're sort of needing this answer in regard to this social situation question. Okay, and ask your angels. So I find there's a couple of really good videos on YouTube like that are meditations that you can do, that it's kind of like asking your angels, your guides, or yourself, your higher self, for guidance and for answers. So maybe watch something like that. Ask your angels and because I feel like this missing piece of information, you just haven't taken it fully into consideration, and then reconsider your question. And I feel like you already know the answer once you reconsider it in a different light, if that kind of makes sense, Scorpio. That's what I have for you. You're more than welcome to check your other placements for other questions, other topics, okay? But we'll move on over to Sagittarius. How are we, Sagittarius? Okay, I'll grab your topic first and foremost. Topic Topic for the question that Sagittarius needs answered, please. Sagittarius asking about your person. Okay, so wanting to get a, if you do need to pause to ask yourself a question about your person, I will get those answers for you now. Okay, answer for Sagittarius in regard to their person, please. Answer for Sagittarius in regard to their person. Oh, okay. So Sagittarius, there's currently, okay, this is like a two-part answer I'm getting here, because in the current situation, in the current question that you're asking about your person here, there's actually more information needed. Okay, so there is a little bit more information needed in the current situation, because currently, without that extra information, the answer is unlikely. Okay, that it's unlikely. So whatever the question was, right now the answer is actually unlikely because there is more information needed. Okay, which I feel like straight away you're going to get this information within the next few weeks. Okay, we do have a time frame coming through there. Within the next few weeks, you are going to get more information that I feel like it's going to change that answer. All right, so it's kind of like there's more information needed right now before that can be a total yes. Right now it is actually unlikely. So obviously I have no idea what the question is that you have asked, but right this current second, it is unlikely because there is more information needed, and we will be receiving that information within the next few weeks. Okay, so that may change the answer. All right. So that's what we have for you, Sagittarius. Now, you are more than welcome to check your other placements for other topics and answers. But right now, we will move right on to Capricorn. How are we, Capricorn? All right, so we'll grab a topic for Capricorn. What is the topic Capricorn needs answers about, please? The past. Okay, so needing some answers about the past, Capricorn. All right, if you do need to pause to think of your question, that is fine. I will grab your answers now. Okay, answers for Capricorn in regard to their question about the past. Answers for Capricorn in regard to the question about the past. Interesting. I'm kind of getting a very interesting answer here, Capricorn, because I'm actually getting conflicting answers. All right, because what I'm getting here is I've got a yes, then in the middle I've got meditation brings answers, and then I've got a no on the other side. All right, so what that kind of tells me, especially with this one in the middle, okay, because that's come out in the middle of the yes and the no. So it's kind of like you already know the answer. Or if you were asking a two-part question, it's a yes and then a no. But I don't feel like that's the case for a lot of you. I feel like both are possible. Yes is possible, no is possible. But the answer already is within you. Okay, so meditation brings those answers. So when I'm seeing this card, meditation brings answers, that kind of lets us know that, you know, if meditation is bringing the answers, these are not necessarily bringing your answers. Okay, it could be either yes or no. I feel like it's kind of telling you that you need to work this out for yourself, Capricorn. I'm sorry. I'm specifically trying to get answers about things at the moment. But this question about the past, it feels like you already know the answer to this, and you need to find that within yourself. You know, spend some time, you know, in quiet contemplation, meditating, or whatever. I did mention to one of the other signs already, there is a couple of really good videos on YouTube that are meditations to specifically, you know, ask your guides, ask your angels, ask your higher self for answers. Okay, so I do feel like if you just put into YouTube meditation for answers, okay, a whole bunch of videos will come up, and you'll find a meditation that you feel right with, and maybe watch that, and the answer will come to you because you are the answer. You have the answer already, Capricorn. I'm sorry I can't give you a clear answer there, because it could be a yes and it could be a no. So straight away that tells me as well that, you know, the questions that are being asked within the collective here may be very, very varied as well. So for some of you it's going to be yeses, and some of you it's going to be nos. So Spirit just doesn't want to really share. Spirit knows Capricorns are the hard workers of the zodiac, and it's telling us, well, just keep working, guys, because you already have those answers inside you, Capricorn. Sorry, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements for other topics and answers, all right? Or, you know, after do a couple of meditations or something, and then come back to a you know, and leave me a comment on a topic that is related to the past. I might even do a past. I'll write it on my thing that I've got a few potential topics for the next all signs over the weekend. So you know, I may actually do a reading in regard to past energy this weekend. Okay, so keep your eye out for that if you can't find that answer within yourself, all right? Or I do personal readings as well. Like I said, I do feel it's going to be very individual for everyone within the collective anyway. So you can check the description box for all my details if you wanted to message me in regard to a personal reading, okay? But like I said, check your other placements, grab another topic and answer, see what's going on. Okay, so we will move on over to Aquarius. How are we, Aquarius? Firstly, we will get you a topic for your question. Okay, Aquarius. What topic does Aquarius need answers in? The future. Okay, so that's your topic, Aquarius. If you do need to pause to think of a question, that is fine. I will get your answers now. Pardon? Okay, answers for Aquarius, please. Answers for Aquarius. Answers for Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, in regard to your question about the future, you are currently off balance, okay? So there's something that you are off balance, and you sort of needing to kind of rebalance yourself, and you know, find your focus because I am also seeing choose a new direction. Okay, so you are kind of off balance at the moment, and you're kind of, I feel like you're kind of in between two paths when it comes to your future. It's kind of like you're not even, maybe not even sure which path to walk into the future here, and you're sort of starting to walk up a certain path, but that's kind of left you feeling off balance, because we do also have listen to your intuition. So I'm kind of feeling that your intuition is kind of telling you, are you sure you really want to walk that way, and you want to follow that path and go that way in the future? Because there's something about you just being slightly off, needing to rebalance yourself and really find your center. And I feel like for a lot of you Aquarius, this is actually because pardon, I'm just getting this very intuitively here, but I'm feeling like for a lot of you that this is because you are stuck in some sort of negative mindset somewhere here. So it may be something specific you're thinking too negatively about. So you need to sort of rebalance that and bring back that positivity, and choose that new direction in a positive light, and really, really listen to your intuition, because your intuition is trying to tell you which direction to take, and you're just kind of not fully listening to your intuition right now. You're off balance and not paying attention to this, and that's stopping you from choosing this new direction. So I do feel that for some of you, yeah, maybe that negative self-talk, it may be fear that's holding you back from this new direction, because when we have to choose a new direction, it's kind of like, it can be scary because it's change and it's different, and we haven't walked this path before. So just be aware of that fight your fear and really listen to your intuition. Your intuition is already trying to tell you how to get back on balance with whatever it is that you're questioning here about your future. Okay, Aquarius? You're more than welcome to check your other placements for other topics and other questions. So far, every single topic has been different, and I'm about to do the last sign. So far, we've got 11 different topics. So more than welcome to check your other placements. Okay. All right. Pisces. How are we today, Pisces? Topic for Pisces. Topic that Pisces needs answers in. Okay, friends. Needing answers in regard to a question about your friends and your more social sort of life. Your actual friends, though. This is not acquaintances. This is friends. All right. So needing an answer in regard to your friends. If you do need to pause to think of what your question is, go right ahead. I will grab your answers for you, Pisces. Okay. Answers for Pisces, please. Answers for Pisces, please. On the bottom of the deck, compromise. Okay, Pisces. So I just thought I'd show you that, because with these other answers I'm seeing that does kind of play a bit of a part here, because the answer I've got for you, Pisces, you're close. Okay, you're really close to that being the answer that you need it to be, with this friend. So the answer that you're kind of hoping for, you're super, super close, but there may be not only compromise, but a little bit of forgiveness needed in this situation. All right. So either you need to forgive, or you need this person to forgive you a little bit. There's a little bit of forgiveness and compromise, because I'm just intuitively feeling here that, you and this person are also, not only is this, you're close to the answer that you want, but you and this person are very close. I am feeling a lot of closeness as well. And sometimes, compromise and forgiveness helps maintain that. And it feels like to me here, whatever your question is about this topic of friends, Pisces, I do feel as though it's important to you to maintain that closeness and actually have that answer that you want, coming through here, and compromise a little bit with this, I feel like for a lot of you asking about a specific person, so maybe you're close to forgiveness. They are close to forgiveness. If you're waiting for someone to sort of forgive you, maybe that is really close. If you're waiting for that compromise, it's super close. Okay, so I am seeing close as a distance as well as like a almost sort of thing. So it's coming through in both sort of manners as well. But definitely some forgiveness, compromise needed in this situation. And we're also seeing if you believe it's worth, like, so this is coming sort of straight through as, if you believe that's coming through as a direct message, as if you believe that it's worth it, then compromise is close, then forgiveness is close. So if you believe that it's worth it, so it's really down to what you believe. Is it worth, if your question is about something in particular, it's like, is it worth worrying about? Or should you just forgive and compromise? Is it, is this relationship worth it? Do you need to forgive and compromise because the relationship's more important? That closeness is more important. So I hope that answers your question there, Pisces. We do have, I have had different topics for every single sign today, so you're more than welcome to check your other placements, and you'll get another topic and different answers. Okay, so I hope that helps everyone, and I hope that was an interesting sort of quick little makeup reading for missing the other all signs last weekend. But I thought I'd do something a bit different because I just wanted to do a super quick sort of reading, and I thought that would be something really different. And I did have this topic deck that I haven't really used that much, as well as the answer decks and the 2 answer decks. So hopefully everyone enjoyed that as much as I did. It gave us quite a lot of different sort of topics and answers, so it was very exciting. But let me know what you thought in the comments, guys, and please like and subscribe to the channel. But thank you all so much for your time. I hope your question was answered, and keep an eye out for our next question and answers video. Hopefully that one might have the answer you're seeking if this one didn't resonate for you. Okay, but thank you so much, guys.